can hear the rocks talking to me. The ore deep inside. I can feel it. I need something to split boulders. What could be good at that, I wonder? Oh, wait. I have just a tool. But, makes me wonder, could a tool that could split boulders and rocks split heads as well? Maybe. Maybe I ought to test it. Anyway, enough joking around. Of course, the item today is the pickaxe. This tool is often used for mining. For literally splitting rocks to expose that precious ore. Why would you use this as a weapon? They are hefty, they are quite heavy. But really, why would you? There's so many other things, but the description reads, a tool used by a miner for digging up earth. Not intended for use in combat, or battle. Yet, a strong downward swing of this tool once shattered large boulders could easily puncture weaker armor. Perhaps. But, why would you? Sure, you can get to the armor, but then what? You're not gonna exactly kill someone with this. Maybe you can crack him in the head with it. But anyway, his skill is the uncommon galvanized. Temporarily boosts stamina recovery by sheer force of will, which an old miner needed to get through all the way, or get through all the day. See, they added that little bit on the end. But yes, it is no doubt being a miner is a tough job, and it's bad for your lungs. But still, a pickaxe. I'm pretty sure in a miner's arsenal of other items, there would be much better weapons for, or much better tools for combat than a pickaxe. A pickaxe is simply being one of the larger ones. Visually, well, it's a pickaxe. Here, you need a picture? Here's a picture. It's a pickaxe. They have usually one or two protruding heads on the end of a stick. Sometimes curved, sometimes the body is full, really thick, but sometimes they're not. They vary in shape and sizes. But most part, they all serve the same function. Have a protruding pick on the end to split a boulder, to force a wedge in between to split the rock. Or boulder, depending what you're striking at. I don't think I can explain this to anyone any further. Moving on to the stats, we can see we actually got quite a bit of physical there. A lot, but keep in mind this is classified as a great hammer. Yeah, I know that's already raising a few questions as it is. But yes, you got a lot of physical coming out of this weapon. Moving on to the attribute bonus, we got a C for strength and nothing else. Okay. At your requirement, you need 18 strength and 9 dexterity, so you need a little bit of strength. Not much though. Moving on from that, we got the galvanized move at 11 FP, which is not really, you know, it's very little. And the way to considering it's a great hammer, it's 8.0. This makes it the lightest great hammer of all the great hammer weapons. Not that it's saying much. And of course, the weapon has amazing durability, as a pickaxe should. Because if it didn't, it would be a pretty lousy pickaxe. But moving on. The animations, this weapon takes the most basic moves from the Great Hammer category, even though I look completely silly swinging this thing. It is not that heavy. Come on now. It's a hefty tool, but it's not that heavy. You can't look at the impact. It's just not right. You treat this thing as if it weighs 50 pounds. No, it does not. It usually weighs 9 to 12. But yes, all the moves are from the Great Hammer set. All just hitting the ground extremely hard, which is fitting for, you know, a pickaxe. Then you have the special move Galvanized. This will be active for roughly 10 seconds or so. It very slightly increases your recovery speed of stamina, which I'll demonstrate here. So we'll just swing around the pickaxe all willy-nilly, and we'll see my stamina recover. There we go, and now the comparison with Galvanized. This again, draining my stamina, and here we go. So a very slight difference. And then the sprint attack is the very quick drop. Yeah. When I upgrade, this weapon is thankfully increased by Titanite shards. God help me with something else. We get a decent upgrade for every level too. Alright, so you roughly 14 for base damage and 11 for bonus damage. The trio bonus doesn't seem to be changing at all, and it does not seem it's going to change. Nope. So just a plain upgrade going forward with decent points. How does it perform though? Well, I'm a miner. I'm looking for valuable ore I might find inside this guy's skull. Let's get a back attack in. Great. Downside of this weapon, it has slow swing speed, because it is a great hammer and uses those animations as such. So getting backstab or back bash is hard. There we go. We got, it's okay. It's 420 damage roughly. You can see it easily just cracks these guys' skull. Very easily. If you hit someone with a pickaxe and it wasn't in the head, I'm pretty sure they'd be hurt, but far from, injured. Maybe injured, yeah, but whatever. Let's see how well it gets through his shield. Okay. One hit. Damn, that's good for something. Alright, so one hit. That's all it took. Now, I'm going to speed up the footage here with the Gorgal because it went horribly. Clearly this weapon cannot get through the shield of the Gorgal. Despite it getting through with one hit with the shield of the Big Knight, I did not get through once the shield of the Gorgal, and it just took forever to fight. But, oh well. But we can see there that it does puncture the shield. We didn't really get to see that with the other knight, but we see here that it does go through the shield. But it still did pretty slowly. Now, against the Black Knight, this weapon did... it's kind of mixed blessing of bad and good. Let's see what it does here. We'll try and get a backstab in. There we go. And damage is almost the same from the knights. It did roughly 400. But in terms of everything else, it's just a great hammer that's not designed to be a great hammer. Moving on to the pros and cons of the pickaxe. Well, the pros are, well, it can puncture shields. Other pros. The galvanized move is somewhat helpful. This weapon's a hard weapon to try and throw some pros at. Moving on to the cons though, is a slow swing speed. The damage is only okay. It's mediocre damage, I just redefined that. And the reach isn't particularly great. And those are the pros and cons. Very bland. Move on to the score for the pickaxe. Damage gets 6 out of 10. It was mediocre, but at least it punctured shields and kept that damage. Reach is 4 out of 10. It's beneath this reach of a plain longsword. Animation gets 3 out of 10 because it borrowed almost every move from the plain Great Axe set, or Great Hammer set, sorry, with only at least having the one unusual special, the galvanized. Bonus gets 6 out of 10. It was slightly above average. We got quite a bit out of it. Miscleo gets only 6 out of 10. Despite everything else that would hold it back, at least the shield puncture is there. And at least provides some, worth to this weapon. I'm having a hard time writing for this weapon here. But in total, the pickaxe gets 25 out of 50, which is mediocre. It's not a weapon intended for combat, and literally a lot of things in the game here reflect that. Okay, so it's not good for busting heads. It's only good for busting rocks. Unfortunately in this game, rocks cannot be busted. But I'll keep trying anyway. The ore, it's so close. But yes, this weapon, best keep it for the sidelines, and keep it for when you need to get out of a locked room or something. There's much better great axes or great hammers. Keep mixing them up, but nonetheless, there's much greater weapons out there. But that's my opinion. That's been Showcase for today. I thank you for watching. I see you next time. Take care out there.